there's something wrong or something, just, you know, for whatever. Before I stream, before I introduce, I was just so excited yesterday, I didn't even do a proper introduction. Oh, goodness. The other thing, too, I know it skips out when this first, like, starts and everything, so I don't want to, like, do a proper intro, and it's just skipping and messing me up and everything else. I'd laugh if it's messing me up while I'm talking about it, actually. Okay, so now that I can see myself, and I think I've given myself enough time, hello, peace, folks, and dudes, and welcome back to Let Kyle Do Things. So, today we have a lot to discuss, as you've probably already read by the title. And I'm going to jump into creative mode first, because the first thing I figured out about creative mode is you can't go from Battle Royale to creative mode, at least not yet. It already warned us that it would be kind of buggy. This is still the testing period. They're trying to work all the kinks out. So, you know, bear with them on that. You know Epic at this point. They'll get to it. Just give them time. Give them time. I have faith in them. But I'm going to go into creative mode first, because I didn't have anything built yet. So I didn't see why I would want to show you guys creative mode just yet. And after I learned the controls and kind of figured out how to play, then we can go ahead and jump in. So you might be wondering what creative mode, the Video Game Awards that was last night live, happened to be about. And you're probably wondering where that Secret Battle Star is about right now, because I have the loading screen for week 1. And you probably want to know what happened to Risky. So I'm just going to get straight to the chase here. What ended up happening was they had an important announcement going on. Let me make sure it's the island I want. Nope, Island 1. Okay, we're going in. But they had some kind of big important announcement that they were going to bring in. And I did not know that those would stay. That is a problem. I had somebody in here, I don't remember who, and was throwing porta-fortresses around. That's okay. We'll just get the good old delete button out. But I did not realize that they would sit there and end up announcing something that was going live. I thought maybe it was just going to be a new mode coming soon, or just something big that no one thought would happen, which I guess in a sense it is something big that no one thought would happen. So come to find out that they got rid of Risky, and we'll jump into another like solo or rumble here. And what it is, they ended up actually getting rid of Risky. It's just a giant flat concrete slab is what it honestly looks like. But the cool, exciting part is it's for us, the makers, the doers, the dreamers, you could say. Trying not to delete my hard work over here. To build these things in creative mode, and Donald Mustard himself sat there and said that they are going to sit there and hand pick creations from the different servers that they can see. So you guys need to get to building, you need to get to making whatever is on your mind. If you ever wanted to build anything, I will do all this off camera. This is taking way too long. And you can see where I was kind of trying to experiment with things and all that. I'm starting to put some chests in here, but what this is kind of like a newer version of the nightclub is what I was going for. But it's kind of like a bigger nightclub, and I put kind of like a parking lot. I'm going to add some more cars in. I will add more chest spawns eventually. I need to get rid of those porta-fortresses. And guys, please don't come in here and mess up my stuff. It takes a long time to try and do all this. It took me a long time just to do this and figure out these blocks. I'm very proud of my work. I really am. But anyway, you would go up in here, and you can see this is kind of the premise. I've got to, again, fix this problem of the porta-fortresses. See, I thought that those would leave. I thought all that would leave when I would go out of it, but apparently not. So apparently I have to delete everything off the island before people can just start spawning in. I'm going to have like a little seating area kind of thing up here eventually. Again, I'm not gonna videotape all that for you guys. I just wanted to kind of go over it. Yes, I made the stage say noms. I was trying to go with like a dead mouse or a funny DJ kind of thing. You know, where they have like their mascot or they have their name behind them. You know, I've got like some backstage stuff here. Again, it takes people a long time to do this, so please be respectful if you go in on somebody's server on this stuff. Especially after, I mean, I was building it yesterday, and some of these containers, they're very difficult to place. And I tell you what, guys, the worst part about the containers, they don't like to sit together well. As you can see, they're kind of fizzing out here and there, but I'm going to leave it as is. It's part of it. I can't help it. But this is kind of like a bathroom area over here. I will, again, eventually add more in here. I've got to add more in. So now we've got going on the big flat block for all these creations. And I think it's wonderful. The fact that you can possibly create your own little world and it also get featured on the main island, to me that's huge. To me that's a very cool and interesting thing. But again, I'm going to have to get rid of all this. You can see I'm still... This is kind of my parts areas I'm still messing with. I will eventually have all that deleted. But, guys, again, all I ask for is a little bit of niceness and respect if you come in here in my place and whatnot, because I don't want it all destroyed. I understand that it will be destroyed if it goes into game, but the thing being, it will, you know, get rebuilt how many ever times they sit there and reboot it. I actually started with the basketball court over here. I threw it right next to the shed because this shed is already here. I just changed it up a slight bit. And I built off of that mainly. I started with the containers from there. And I kept going. And I just thought, you know, let's make a nightclub that's strictly out of containers. You know, we make container homes, things like that. So, I'm actually going to jump out of here so I can go show you the block. But this is just a real quick look. I was actually freaked yesterday because I thought the whole thing was going to mess up and crash. And I ended up video recording a little bit of this even before I got too far into details. And honestly, it's going to be hard to not play this because words cannot describe just the awesomeness that this is. To create your own worlds, and I will have other things that I create eventually, but all in due time. But I'm going to stop talking about it. I'm going to leave it. Yes, I want to leave this because I want to go back to the other mode, which again, I've learned you can go from creative mode to a regular, you know, match whatever still, but the problem is from there it kicks you automatically to creative, and you have to keep switching it. So I've gone here to select game mode, but for me, I don't know if anybody else had this problem, if I go from Battle Royale to creative, I have to restart the whole game, and I can't go into my own little worlds and stuff. Hey there, Philip, what's going on, friend? But that's the pretty interesting thing. We're gonna go get that secret battle star here in just a moment as well. But the first thing I want to do is drop into a solo real quick. I'm already level 19, working my way up. I would really like to get this SGT.Winter Santa Claus soon, is what I would like to get soon. But we're gonna do secret battle pass and all that. But yeah, in case you guys missed it, what ended up happening was, and you rewind the stream if you need to, I understand, but I'll go over it again real quick for you. We had the Video Game Awards last night. And the Video Game Awards, they announced something big. That they were on Twitter and social media. They were saying, hey, something big's going to happen about Fortnite. Basically, I'm paraphrasing. To keep your games close, I believe is the way they worded it. Again, I will definitely remember to have all this kind of stuff in here. And they got rid of Risky in-game. Now, again, I have my kiddos after like 2:30, 3 o'clock. So, you know, I'm not able to live stream after that point normally, unless they're just passed out. But they weren't, so it was just, hey, I'll show them tomorrow. That's what I get to do. And I don't know about you, but again, the creativeness of these skins, of these back blings, they're giving us so much more in... you guys are commenting out the wazoo, and I am not keeping up. That could maybe win, please. I want to play, please. Okay, games, dude. What is going on, friend? Like, I really need to understand. I'm just trying to do a quick stream, bro. But yeah, it says risky. It says risky right here. I'm about to show you. It ain't. Unless they got rid of it from last night. I know you're online, dude. It's all good. Again, I'm not always going to be able to play with you guys. You have to understand that. There's going to be a lot of times when I do a stream, it's just going to be me streaming or me making a video. Like, I can't feature all you guys that, you know, want to be in my videos. I can't do it all the time. That's not being... I feel like you guys feel like it's me being disrespectful, but it's actually not at all. But we've got this giant block over here that is going to feature, you know, hand-picked things from Donald Mustard and the Fortnite team and the Epic team, to where whatever you build, it's going to get put on the map. So get to creating, folks. I will leave links down in the description, and I forgot to put the link in yesterday for those possible, and I say possible because you never know, challenges that will end up being like a I don't know, 50, 100 V-Bucks here and there. I think the way the video said, it was like, you know, you thank the bus driver 50 times, or you ask, or you, excuse me, not you ask, you ask, I keep saying it, you thank the bus driver first like 25 times, something like that. And as you can see, the sign is down, and this is literally just a giant concrete slab. Now, if you don't know, if you cannot tell, this is in the exact shape, I noticed, as the shoulder patch for the AIM skin. I thought that was a nice little additive. And I'm actually not even going to finish this round. I'm actually going to pop out of this round real quick. I'm going to leave match, because we're going to go get that secret battle star, which is right there on top of that submarine. Now, if you guys have already completed the dance on top of things, the first one was the Crown of RVs, which was over there near Paradise. The other one was the new turtle, the pre-made turtle, the prefab turtle, similar to the one that's over there near Junk, which is the llama. We used to have the giant like wooden crab near Moisty, if you guys were there for that, or if you can remember that. Try to make a Fortnite museum. That would be interesting. That's not a bad idea, Philip. It's not a bad idea. But yeah, guys, please understand. I don't know. I feel like I'm always telling you guys, and I feel like I have to over-explain myself, but it's not that I don't want you in the video or that I don't want to play. It's just I don't want to do that all the time. That's what you have to understand. And that's nothing against anyone. That's just the fact of there's not going to be, you know, all the time I want to do solo. There's not going to be all the time I'm going to do creative mode now, or this or that or the other. You know, I do a little bit of everything. You know, during season 6, I attempted to do those item shop countdowns, is what I attempted to try and do some of those. And one, I started way too early. I made a lot of people mad because I started it like 4 or 5 hours early, which I thought that's what you did, and people were popping in saying, really, that's it? Now that submarine, you cannot see the actual submarine, you can only see the mountain it's on. I believe it's this one right here. Because you can't even see the sub yet, which looks like a shark, but besides the Dance on the Crown, the other one was the turtle, and then the last one, the stage 3, was Dance on the Submarine. And then come to find out, you had to turn around and go right back to that submarine, so. You're gonna try? Well, do what you can, man. If you can do it, go for it. But yeah, it's just, it's literally nothing. I feel like you guys are getting mad at me or something for nothing. Actually, it's not that mountain. It's this mountain over here. I've been bamboozled. It's this one. They look similar on the map. See, there's like ice there and ice there. Well, there's ice everywhere, but you guys understand what I'm saying. But yeah, so you can't even see the submarine on the mini-map or the main map. Like, what's that about? Wait a minute. Am I nuts, or did I just lose the submarine? Did I just... Well, I don't even care about you right now. I'm more concerned about where my submarine went. Where did my submarine go? I don't even care about you, dude. I'm more concerned about where my sub went. I'm not blind, am I? Did it just not disappear? Did they shoot it? They shot it down. I'm gonna leave again. I've never left so many matches in my life. I really like the lifts too. I thought they only would go one direction. I thought they only went down, but they actually go up too, and I thought that was a really interesting thing. But yeah, I thought they destroyed it. That's exactly what I thought they did, gosh darn it. It's exactly what I thought they did. Ugh, I just want a Battlestar. It sucks that if that gets destroyed, the Battlestar isn't there. Either that or I couldn't reach it, because otherwise I think it would have, you know, swooped in like it does. But, yeah, guys, it's just, it's... I've got a lot of you guys, and, you know, I know we're separated by, you know, different continents and different places. Not that that matters to me at all. It's just one of those things that, you know, I know timing's difficult, because when it's like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning for me, it's maybe like 8, 10 in the morning for you guys, and vice versa. Because I know right now it's like 8 in the morning for me. It could be like 7 o'clock at night for some of you watching. You know, I don't know where everybody's from. We're gonna try that again. Now it was not this mountain. It was this one, right over here. It was that one right there. Now, nobody get funny. Nobody go destroy no submarines. Nobody be a butthole. Nobody be a jerk. But hold on to your hats. But yeah, I just thought that was pretty cool that they were able to do that live. Also, Fortnite got Game of the Year for multiplayer. Best multiplayer game. Not of all time. Not of all time. Don't get me wrong. That's not clickbait. But God of War got it overall. God of War got... Oh, it's there. Thanks, bro. Oh, owie. Owie. Ouchie. How rude of you. Recreate Dusty Depot? That would be pretty cool. I know a lot of people would be happy about that. I know there'd be a lot of people going there for just for the sake of that. I don't know. I have, like I said, I've got one server right now, as you guys saw. It's kind of the club, but it's not only going to be that. Like, I'm going to put something else to the side of it, but my main focus is like one building at a time. And then, you know, I want to do one that's more, oh, I went up a tier, and plus I got, oh, vbucks. Yes, please. Yes, please. Oh, 200 more vbucks. Oh, it warms me. Oh. Also, I was wrong. I was wrong. I don't know why I want to talk like this. It's interesting. I thought that I was lied to yesterday. I was pretty upset. Pretty upset for me is like, are you serious? But, you know, the dire challenges are gone on here. So I thought. The thing being is, they moved them. Because I was told originally, as long as you got tier 100, even if you didn't have full dire, you could get it into the next season. Because Ragnarok was like that from 5 over into 6. Come to find out, where did they slap them? Wait for it. Right here at the bottom. They put them at the very bottom. I am so close. They put them at the very bottom of all the weeks and all the other skins, because that's all the new stuff. It's like, oh, here, we're going to bump Season 6 down to here, which makes sense. But I didn't know that until I randomly scrolled down there just to see if they changed the weeks or the XP. You know, you get curious, you look at this stuff. So I can still get full dire. I don't know when I'll get it. Soonish, somewhat. I'll probably do a video on it. Maybe I'll just appear in it. I don't know. But I didn't know that. Now, that made me a lot more happy. It really sure did. I didn't realize I was that close on a lot of that stuff either. On a lot of that, yeah. Didn't realize. But I'm seriously excited to get Sergeant Winter. Like, I like his original outfit, and then I somewhat like the llama. But, like, the whole steampunk, like, Harley riding Santa, like, I dig it. I'm into it. I still hope to have an epic white beard and hair one day when that happens. But that is smart, thank you. But again, it's, I don't know, it's just one of them things where it's like you think a game is the best it can be, which it's not that it's had its, I mean, nothing's perfect. So they're gonna have flaws. They're gonna have connection issues. I mean, I have internet connection issues at times. Shh, don't tell my Wi-Fi. But I think I like this season and this update even better than last season. And it's Halloween and spooky stuff, and I love my Halloween and spooky stuff. And then they give me all this, like, twisted Christmas stuff, and I love it. And just the wraps on the guns. Like, I know that's such a random thing, but look how pretty and green and shiny this thing is. It's just, it's amazing to me. Honestly amazing to me. The game can be best. But it's just, I don't know. You think it's at where it's at, and then it keeps going. Best way I can say it. I don't know where to go anymore. Might as well go to the new area over here. But yeah, seriously, after this round, guys, I'm actually gonna go. I hate to, you know, cut it short, but what I'm trying to do is, and I'll tell you before you all leave, I'm trying to do for uploads and, well, not uploads, but for live streams mainly, I am trying to do Tuesdays and Thursdays for me, is what I'm trying to do. Because I'm trying to balance out, you know, my Fortnite stuffs and my, you know, personal life stuffs, my personal time, my kids and wife's time. You know, I'm not trying to get, you know, sucked completely into this if I can help it.